Hi guys, it's LaDibi here. Please let me introduce you one of my favorite artists. She is the greatest Anasma, and I'm so excited to having her with us. Thank you so much for coming, Bali.
I'm very honored and happy to be in Bali. Thank you for having me in a super cool interview.
Could you tell us which one was your background and something about the key of your success? I mean, it wasn't a special event or a person or something that really let you think in this kind of switching from, let's say, a professional dancers to be more successful and more in your job.
Okay. My background, to start with, is very, very diverse, using different techniques in dance, going from academic dances to folkloric or inspirations, I would say. So right now I'm focusing a lot on modern dance, contemporary, incorporating this with belly dancing, oriental dance, urban dances, and in particular waving that I really enjoy very much. And I have also a strong background in theater and putting them together. And also yoga. So I would say these now are the main components of my experimentation. The key to my success, I would say the key to what I love is being creative all the time. So creativity to me is really ever-flowing, continuous. There's an infinity of things you can do with very little base, but as soon as you have the tools to keep creating, you can make so many things. In order to be a good fusion artist, you need integrity in what you study, and go and get basics, and not only basics, but understand the culture, the pathways in your body of the different dances before you start fusing them. Other things that are key, I think, is to, so I said, a big imagination and creativity, honesty in what you study, and going deeper with your research, and never stop researching. And the next important thing for me for longevity and long term is to have enough rest and allow time to get inspired and then produce. So feed yourself and then have moments where you're the one giving out a proposal. So have time to rest and sleep at night, and then next day you can start fresh.
So not too much partying, let's say.
Not too much work and not too much rest either. So having really a balance and finding the balance between hard work and also partying is very important, and just rest and doing nothing. For me, doing nothing is very important, part of success and of being sane on the long term. As for people who influence me in the way I think and I perceive my dance, I would say some of my key encounters have been Future, my waving master and mentor, who really is somebody extremely spiritual in the way he approaches dance, and each time he dances and teaches, he goes in very deep in his practice, and he's taken his philosophy of dance so far, his philosophy of life so far in dance, that it's really amazing to witness and to experiment. Another of my mentors is LaDibi, very also famous in Italy, who has taught me to go inside and always deeper inside, and giving me a key to understand how to connect everything that I had before, which was Oriental dance and extreme work of isolation and layering and coordinating and dissociating, with full body awareness, and putting it, having the link between all the chapters and the pieces of the puzzle going from inside out. And I think understanding this was very important for me. My friend and colleague Linda Faoro has inspired me a lot in the structuring of a class, and I think now going back to studying contemporary dance and how to compose a class and how to teach is very important. So knowing how to keep a creative way of having repetitive tools that help you build. So I'm very good with having new ways of perceiving what I already know, but I learned how to have a structure. I say in order to think out of the box, you need to have a box.
Yeah.
So that's what I discovered also. And from Pini or Kidase from Portugal, also great friends, I learned the importance of historicity, going further in the history of each dance and understanding the culture very deeply. I think many Oriental teachers do that. Tamerlan Dalal does that. And keep examples around your life, but I think so, different people bring different things. My theater teacher brought me incredible imagination when I was a kid, and so I'm grateful to everybody that was in my journey, and I learned from each of my students. When I give them tools to develop with, something that I give them as a starting point, I discover so many things that I would have not thought of, and so each class is an opportunity to learn. That was a long answer.
Please, would you like to share with us from where do you get your inspiration for your art? Because I saw some of your performance and I was really touched by your work, because to me it was like finally find a great storyteller. I mean, I know there's a lot of really great storyteller, but I really was enjoy your videos and as well your source of for your show. So please let us know from where do you get your inspiration.
To me, inspiration is everywhere. There's many ways of entering creativity and to create, just enter the creative process. Sometimes simply magazines can help me create from the shapes that I see, from words, titles that I see, sceneries or expressions or emotions of the people that are in the magazine. Recipe or food can inspire me. The way you're cooking, stirring, so gestures of your everyday life. Books can inspire me. Emotions and life events can inspire me. Really anything. And I think, yes, so each time I've created a piece, I've entered differently. Sometimes I start from pure movement or movement research. So today I want to compose with hip hop and belly dance. Today I want to compose with floor work using contemporary technique and oriental dance, etc., etc. Tomorrow I will start from going from an emotion that has a emotional arc that evolves into something else. The fact of working from inside out is what connects everything, so in an organic way. So not forcing the next part that you are going into. And then the intention being clear and knowing what your message is for each time, each unit of creation is the key for me. Once you have those two things that are clear, you can create anything. I used to create as puzzles, beginning and middle, but now I realize I need to go in the order A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, and validate each time. Yes, and then anything again can inspire me. Animals, call it, and I love creating from any entrance.
So Anasma, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you
time.
so much.
And I
Thank
really
you.
hope to have you again here in Bali
Yes.
or wherever in the world.
Yes.
We will catch up
Yep.
somewhere.
We catch
somehow.
up. Thank you.
It's